first class we had studied what is radiation shield and what is the equation if the radiation shield also occur in a particular component. So we know that if there is no radiation shield for a two parallel lines or two parallel planes, the radiation heat transfer equation is Q12 equal to 122 equal to A into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus Q raised to 4 divided by 1 by sigma epsilon 1 minus plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. If there is a radiation shield occur, okay, then the emissivity will be denoted as 3 E3 and the temperature on T4 T3 etc. So we can write 1 to 3 equation as Q A sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T3 1 to 3 and second one is 3 to 2. Okay, so simply we can say that if there are two planes and the radiation shield occur in middle of them, there are two particular radiation shield, two particular parallel planes occur, and there is a radiation shield between the two. We can say that the particular heat transfer from this Q13 equal to Q32. Q13 equal to Q32. If it is middle, the radiation shield is occurring in a correct nadukana varunengil, we can say that particular total heat transfer divided by the 2. Therefore, the half total 15 ഉള്ളെങ്കിൽ 7.5 we can say that if there is a parallel plane and radiation occurring middle of the plane, we can say that Q13 equal to Q32. Q13 equal to Q32. Okay, so if there is a radiation occur, we write the Q12 net. If radiation occur, Q12 net equal to A sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T raised to 4, that is 1 to 2 divided by the emissivity factors of first one. First one means 1 to 3 plus 3 to 2. ഇതാണ് നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ് എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടായത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഈ 1 to net is the heat transfer equation with respect to radiation shield, and this is the Q12 with respect to without radiation shield. Okay, so the ratio of Q12 net divided by Q12, which means Q12 net means with the shield and without shield, equal to the particular ratio divided by this particular component divided by that particular component. Okay, ratio alla Q12 net by ratio then. And if emissivity equal to if E1 equal to E2 equal to E3, if emissivity, all the emissivity values are equal, all emissivity value by assuming the all emissivity value epsilon 1 of body 1, body 2 and body 3 equal to same, we can write Q12 net of with radiation shield divided by Q12 without radiation shield equal to 1 by 2. Okay, solve നമുക്ക് കിട്ടും, and we point out in that particular the 1 plus 1 ആവും, മുകളിൽ 1 ആവും, 1 by 1 plus 1 1 by 2 ആവും, അങ്ങനെയാണ് വരുന്നത്. So if there is a particular values of assuming the values of epsilon 1 and epsilon 2 and epsilon 3 are equal, by we will get the Q12 net with the shield and without shield ratio equal to 1 by 2. So we can write with the shield 1 to 2, 1 to 1. So there is a single radiation shield വരുമ്പോൾ, ഒരു radiation shield വരുമ്പോഴാണ് അല്ലേ, that if there is a single radiation shield occur between two, we will get the ratio of 1 by 2. If there is n shield ആണെങ്കിൽ there are two shield ആണെങ്കിൽ 1 by 3, 3 shield വരുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 1 by 4, അങ്ങനെ പോകും അല്ലേ. So we can write, generally we can write Q of 1n, which means that if there are n radiation shield, under consideration, if there are n radiation shield, so we can write Q net n by Q. If there are n radiation shield, we can write equal to 1 by എത്ര റേഡിയേഷൻ ആണോ പ്ലസ് 1 ആയിരിക്കും. ഇവിടെ ഒരു റേഡിയേഷൻ 1 by 2 ആയി, രണ്ട് റേഡിയേഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ 1 by 3 ആവും. So we can write 1 by n plus 1. It's a very important equation. So Qn equal to heat transfer with n shield, heat transfer with n shield, and Q equal to Q naught equal to heat transfer without shield. Shield and without shield. So 1 by n plus 1. So we can write a problem. You write a problem with respect to the particular equation. I don't have a problem. Determine the radial heat transfer. Determine the radiant heat exchanger. Determine the radiant heat transfer. Radiant heat transfer in watt per meter square. Usually we will get the particular value side watt per meter square itself. Watt meter square between two large parallel plate. Between two large parallel plate of emissivities 0.8 and 0.5 held at temperatures of 100 Kelvin, sorry 1000 Kelvin, 1000 Kelvin and 500 Kelvin respectively. If a thin copper plate of emissivity thin copper plate of emissivity thin copper plate of emissivity 0.1 is introduced as radiation shield is introduced as radiation shield between the two plates push up comma ആണ് respectively comma ആണ് two plates use sigma equal to 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 watt per meter square Kelvin raised to 4. 6 watts, Stephen Boltzmann's constant sigma. So the question, what is the question? Determine the radiant heat transfer between two large plates. So you want to find the Q12, right? For emissivity 0.8, 0.5. There are two parallel plates. There are two infinite parallel plate or two parallel plate with emissivity. Emissivity of first one is 0.8. Emissivity of second one is 0.5. Temperatures of 100,000 Kelvin, 500 Kelvin. So T1 equal to 1000, T2 equal to 500 Kelvin. If a thin copper plate of emissivity 0.1 is introduced, 0.1 between two plates. If a thin copper plate of emissivity 0.1, which means epsilon 1 equal to, sorry, epsilon 3 equal to 0.1 as a ratio between two plates. Use sigma values. So it is a straight question using the equation. So there is the radiation shield. So നമ്മൾ ഏത് equation എടുക്കേണ്ടത്? There are two equations with the radiation shield and without radiation shield and with radiation shield, right? Without radiation shield ആണ് എടുക്കേണ്ടത്, with radiation shield എടുക്കേണ്ടത്. There is a radiation shield, അല്ലേ? Radiation shield ഉണ്ട്. So you want to use this particular equation of Q12 net. This equation. A into sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 minus 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. Okay, that is the equation. So we know that Q12 net with the radiation shield equal to sigma into A. Watt per meter square ആണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു അല്ലേ? Question is asked in watt per meter square, that is per meter square, which means that area is taken as unity or area taken as per meter square എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് എന്താണ് ഉത്തരം? Per meter square means area is taken as unity. So area is unity. If area is 1. So you don't want to take the value of area. Sigma into A into so A cancel here. Sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 all divided by 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 minus 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. The equation. The whole value is given. Sigma is given. T1 is given. T2 is given. 1 by epsilon 1 is given. Epsilon 2 is given. And epsilon 3 is also given. Okay. Epsilon 1 is given. Epsilon 2 is given. And epsilon 3 is given. So direct substitute the values and find the value of total Q12. Substitute the whole values in your problem and to find the value of Q12, radiant heat transfer. It's a direct question. The question will be not asked in such a manner. This question can be asked only for a four or three or four marks only. So direct question that. So the question will be in 6 or 8 marks. So this type of question will not be asked, but by application ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റൻ ആണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് വരിക, പക്ഷെ ഇത്ര മാത്രം ചെറിയത് ചോദിക്കില്ല, അഡീഷണൽ ആയിട്ട് ഒന്നും കൂടെ ഉണ്ടാവും. So this question is going to just understand the application of particular equation in your problem. (5.67) 10 raised to minus 80 sigma value. T1 value is 1000 Kelvin. T2 value is 500 Kelvin. Epsilon 1 is 0.8, epsilon 2 is 0.5, and epsilon 3 is 0.1. Figure വരച്ചിട്ട് ഇത്ര. If this type of question is asked, you must draw a figure and there is a mark for the figure. The figure you drawn, which means that you have understood the question itself. So the main thing, objective of the particular evaluation is that whether you understand the question or whether you are approaching the question in a positive manner. So by drawing a figure, the person who the paper understood that you have a particular manner of boxing the question. So the will be given some marks for that particular figure also. Okay. So for every question, you want to do a figure relating to the particular question. By applying the particular values given, you can just draw a simple figure. Okay. Critical value. The total value will be 2501.5 watt per meter square. 2501.5 watt per meter square will be the answer Q1 at direct substitution. Direct substitution is the value. Sigma value, T1 value, T2 value, and epsilon values are emissivity values are given. So direct substitution, we will get the particular. So there is another type of problem. There is another type of problem. So quite a complex set of problem. Okay. That is, consider two large plates. Consider two large plates bracket parallel. One at T1 equal to 727 degrees Celsius, 727 degrees Celsius, with emissivity epsilon 1 equal to 0.8. There are two large parallel plates. First one is at temperature 727 degrees Celsius with emissivity 0.8, and T2 equal to 227 degrees Celsius, and epsilon 2 equal to 0.4. So there are two parallel plates. One is at T1 equal to 727 degrees Celsius and emissivity 0.8. Second one is temperature 227 degrees Celsius at emissivity 0.4. Full stop. An aluminum radiation shield with an emissivity, an aluminum radiation shield, and aluminum radiation shield with emissivity sigma s means sigma of aluminum or sigma 3 equal to 0.05 on both sides. Density sigma is on both sides. Both sides is placed between the plates. Is placed between the plates. Calculate the percentage reduction in heat transfer. Percentage reduction in heat transfer. Heat transfer rate between the two plates. As a result of shield. Okay. So draw a figure with respect to that particular problem. So reduction in heat flow means percent reduction in heat flow means if the radiant shield is introduced. Consider there is a two large parallel plates. Figure it. There is a two large parallel plates. Okay. Consider two large parallel plates. One at T1 equal to 270. First one is equal to T1 equal to 727 degrees Celsius. So convert into Kelvin. T1 equal to 727 degrees Celsius to Kelvin equal to 1000 Kelvin. And next one T2 equal to 227 degrees Celsius. T2 equal to 227 degrees Celsius is equal to 500 Kelvin. 500 Kelvin. So epsilon 1 is at epsilon 1 0.8. Epsilon 2 0.4. So question is asked, two plates are there with emissivity 0.8 and aluminum radiant shield with emissivity 0.3. Same aluminum radiant shield is introduced between them with emissivity 0.3 on both sides. So ഇപ്പുറത്തും അതെ രണ്ട് സൈഡിലും emissivity 0.05 is placed. Okay. So calculate the percent reduction in heat transfer rate between two plates. Right? Percent reduction in heat transfer between two plates means the particular initially you want to find the particular heat transfer without particular radiant shield. Without radiant shield ഉള്ളപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന percent radiation shield ഇതാണ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. So if there is no radiation shield, the heat transfer rate will be maximum, right? There is a particular value of maximum അല്ലെങ്കിൽ possible value of heat transfer will be there. If there occur a radiation shield, the heat transfer rate decreases. Right? If there is a radiation shield, heat transfer rate decreases. So you have to find the value of heat transfer value for without considering the radiation shield and with considering radiation shield. In the two cases, you want to find the heat transfer rate, and by reducing the particular value of higher divided by lower, we can find the percentage reduction in heat transfer. Percent reduction in heat transfer rate. Okay. So initially, find out the value of Q12 without heat, without radiation shield, without radiation shield. That is per area. There is no area value is not given, so you want to find the value with respect to area equal to 1. So sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1 without radiation shield. Without radiation shield. If there is no radiation shield, you must find the value of particular Q12. Just find out. T1 raised to 4 by 3 raised to 4. Just find out the value.
Sir, 19329.
19329. Right. 19329. Watt per meter. Watt per meter square. Q value. Okay. Done. So next is to find out the value of heat transfer rate with respect to radiation shield if emissivity 3 is also there. Next value to find out emissivity value for Q12 with the shield. The shield is A into A is 1. So sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 minus 1 plus 1 by epsilon 2 3 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. Okay. നമുക്ക് രണ്ട് രീതിയിൽ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാം. We are doing that method is we are finding initially without without radiation shield and with respect to radiation shield കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നു and we are reducing the particular value to find the reduction in heat flow, right? So another method to find out the particular the reduction in loss അല്ലെങ്കിൽ particular person reduction heat transfer is first find out the Q12 initially നമ്മൾ കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച value Q12 net and thereafter find out in the value of heat transfer rate from 1 to 2 only, 1 to 3 only, first case only. Okay, first case only. The particular total ആയിട്ടുള്ള കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്ന വാല്യൂ 1 to 2 കാണാം into 1 to 3 കാണാം. എന്നിട്ട് അതിൽ നിന്ന് ഇത് കുറച്ചിട്ട് ജസ്റ്റ് വാല്യൂ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെ കണ്ടീഷൻ നമുക്ക് T3 തന്നിട്ടില്ല, T3 കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടി വരും. So reduction in flow total, if there is no radiation shield, the total flow will be Q12. Total heat transfer from 1 to 2 is Q12. If radiation shield occur, radiation shield വരെ എത്തുന്നത് അവിടെ വരെ എത്തുന്നത് 1 to 2 particular എത്രയാണോ ആ വാല്യൂ ടോട്ടൽ മൈനസ് ചെയ്താൽ പിന്നെ അങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് പോകുന്നതിൻ്റെ എത്ര കുറയുന്നുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കും. ആ മെത്തഡാണ് ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, so here with the shield, what is the value here? Sigma is 5.67 to 10 power 8 to T1 1000. This is 4 minus 500 is 4 divided by 1 by epsilon 1 is given as 0.8 plus 0.05. Zero point 0.05 plus 1 by 0.4. Yes, sir. There will be a value. So by reducing that particular value, you will get the reduction value. Okay. What is the value? The
122.
എത്രയാണ്?
122.
122 ആണോ?
122.
ആണോ? ചേഞ്ച് ഇല്ലല്ലോ? Okay, if it is 122, and there is no answer in textbook. So if there is 122, you can write 122 watt per meter square. Okay, so you find out the it is the with the shield 122 ആണോ? Without shield is a big value. 122 ആണെങ്കിൽ, so the total reduction in heat transfer will be will be 19329 minus 122. The value will be reduction in heat transfer. That value will be a reduction in heat transfer, and a particular value, if it is something x value, x value will be your reduction in heat transfer value. So by you want to find out the percentage reduction in heat transfer. So to find out the value of percent reduction in heat transfer, with a value, the total reduction value, if it is x, if it is the particular value, divided by total without heat transfer, right? Maximum value, that is 19325 19329 into 100 will be your percent reduction in heat transfer. Okay.
Sir, 99%.
98.8 ആണ്. 99% ആണ്. 98.8% ആണ്. Just give me a minute. Okay. So that is your problem with respect to radiation shield. So I will be give you a homework, a question as a homework as related to same question. This question both question homework എടുത്തരാം, and we can stop our particular session related to that particular radiation shield. So I think നോക്കട്ടെ, ഏതൊന്നും പാട്ട് എടുക്കാൻ വിട്ടുപോയിനോ ഒന്ന് നോക്കിയിട്ട്, if there is nothing to cover, we can move next module from our next session. If there is something ബാക്കി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാം. So is it a particular problem related to this particular homework? Calculate the net radiant heat transfer. Calculate the radiant heat transfer per meter square area for two large parallel planes at temperatures of 427 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius. for 27 and 27 respectively. So one is a hot plate and one is a cold plate, right? Very hot and very cold. So emissivity of hot equal to 0.9 and emissivity of cold equal to 0.6. Okay, 0.9 and 0.6. If a polished aluminum sheet, if a polished aluminum sheet is placed between them, find the percentage reduction in the heat transfer. Full stop. Take emissivity of shield equal to 0.4. Okay, it is like the same problem we had done. So do the problem by yourselves. Okay, take it as a homework. So that's all about our session.